Oklahoma where the winds come, sweeping down the plain, twisters blow away your kingdom. Noise from the Sooner State, feel it in your eardrum. Way past the beginning and we are nowhere near done. My goodness, I'm nice with it. You can snap back, hold your hat, this how I'm fitting. Getting fueled up off your hate as if I need it. Why your takes on eating lighter, people say I did it. You didn't know? When I hit the road, dog cities hear me spitting flows. Meanwhile, on tracks, I'm really not your typical spiritual, lyrical miracle, you imbecile. Going harder than a tombstone. Here lies in a method that never saw his doom, though. Joints instrumentally fired by IQ, yo. Rocking like a Lucifer track, but what do you know?
Forward and I can't go back.
Well, welcome all. This is the Outsiders Green Country Soccer Podcast. My name is Mario. Promise this is not a look-alike contest today. My co-host David's here today. How you doing, David?
So I was like, "Hey, Mario, who were we in '83?" And we was like, "Oh, we were the Roughnecks." So let's both wear Roughnecks hoodies today. I guess.
I promise. This wasn't synced up. I wore this all day after I got off of work. David said, "You know what? I'm going to copy Mario. I want to be like Mario."
Sure. We'll go with that.
I got
all right.
proof.
Let's get all this good feeling stuff. Let's just get into it. Bam. There we go.
No. You said good.
Yes,
feeling.
sir.
Good
yes,
feeling.
sir. Look at that Premier League talk, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we talk about MLS? Come on, let's talk about it.
We'll kick it all. A little Premier League talk. Good week in the Premier League. Chelsea didn't win.
It never happened.
I know Liverpool didn't win. City didn't win. United won.
How many is that in a row now?
That's 3, baby. That's 3.
We might know another club that's winning 3 games in a row, but we'll talk about them later.
Yeah. There it is. It's gone. I took it, threw it away. No more Premier League talk. Congratulations to Sunderland. They're. Yeah, who would have saw that coming?
God, there's a lot of perils that we're having here about teams that are surprising everyone nowadays. But let's talk about some USL news first.
Let's kick on that banner right there. Well, the regular season of the USL Championship is officially over. Supporter Shield winners are Louisville City FC. We've kind of known that for a few weeks now. So congratulations to Louisville City FC. They won the Eastern Conference. There you go. And congratulations to FC Tulsa for winning the Western Conference. So at least the Western Conference playoffs go through Tulsa. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into this. We're gonna start a little hot and heavy right here, right off the beginning. What if Louisville and Charleston lose and FC Tulsa makes it all the way through? Could you?
Hey!
Imagine that. Can you imagine that?
One
Oakfield.
Copy my lines from a couple shows ago when I was talking like this, and people were like, "Whoa! It's a process, Mario. It's a process. One game at a time, Mario. One game at a time."
Hey, it is one game at a time. We still got 4 games left to get to that. The simulation, we still got 4. We got work to do, but let's talk other USL news before we get on to all the standings, all that good junk. So, like I said, regular season has ended. Golden Boot winner this year is Oakland Roots Peter Wilson. He cemented it with 2 goals in the final game against Lexington SC. We'll talk about that game here in a little bit. So, congratulations to Peter Wilson of Oakland Roots. Damian Loss is the Golden Glove winner from Louisville City FC, and Aiden Quinn is the Golden Playmaker or the league leader in assists. So congratulations to those 3. Aiden Quinn plays for Indy 11, so congratulations. Our very own Taylor Calhera, he I think took 3rd in goals scored.
Yep.
So congratulations, Taylor. He had 15 on the year. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So congratulations to all the winners of the regular season, everything. So, before we get into the next topic, USL news, but breaking news today was Benny Feilhaber will not be returning as Oakland Roots coach. He replaced. He was a midseason replacement. Are you surprised they're not giving Benny Feilhaber another full year, or
I,
at least another start?
I was very surprised. When I heard that news today, I was like, it was his first season. I mean, he wasn't that bad. I mean, the players that he had to take on weren't that great. I mean, other than the leading goal scorer of the season, kind of saved their
Yep.
butts on that. But I,
Yep.
I I don't know. I feel like as Tulsa fans, we know that we have to give a little saving grace, at least a year, a season and a half at least. But I guess he wasn't given any rope. Oh, our good buddy Shadow Wolf is on. He said
Oh,
it makes sense. Here, let me go put it on the screen real quick for everybody to see it. Because it makes sense. If the idea was to get Benny just as a playoff coach, it makes sense to let him go. He was like a fireman's coach. Okay. All right. Well, but yeah, I was deeply, not deeply, but I was really surprised about that when I heard that today, and I was like, man, he did a lot of good for Sporting Kansas City, I think, when he was coaching over there.
Sporting KC2.
Yeah, Sporting KC too, but well, I guess they wanted someone better.
Yeah. So with that news, and I think the other big news of going into the offseason is all the legends that are retiring in the USL Championship. First one right off the bat was Rodrigo Lopez. Roro Lopez, he he's been in the league forever. I think he's got like 80 something goal contributions altogether. I think it's like 40 goals, 40 assists, somewhere in that range. Longtime Sacramento Republic. If you say name me one player from Sacramento Republic, immediately it goes to Rodrigo
Yeah.
Lopez. So then Tampa Bay is losing a couple. Forrest Lasso and former USL Championship MVP Leo Fernandez is leaving as well. Kind of bittersweet that they're not making the playoffs in their last season here in Tampa Bay in the USL Championship. So, Forrest Lasso, multiple time Defender of the Year, got a cup of tea in the MLS. So I think that just lines up for the new era of Tampa Bay coming in. I think you're going to see almost a clean slate in Tampa Bay next year.
I wanted to ask you, who's your biggest surprise for a retirement this season?
He's coming up.
Okay, because
He's coming up.
I think we might have the same idea on both.
And let's go right to it. San Antonio's losing a key player, Juan Aguadillo, longtime MLS player, the youngest scorer in U.S. men's national team history, I believe. Retiring from San Antonio FC. So he's got a few more He might have a few more playoff games left, but yeah, another one leaving, another good player leaving USL Championship.
Yeah.
And then I want to say there was one other one that just recently announced, but I slipping my mind because getting old, I guess.
I guess we got to retire too.
pretty soon. Well, those are the big ones I can think of right now. I'm sure there's going to be a few more that retire, but that's four major. Like if you just wanted to talk USL Championship to someone that has just a little bit of knowledge of the league and everything, they'll be like, man, those are big losses. They'll probably know who those players are.
Each one of those players for each team has contributed a lot. Also, I think you're forgetting about that guy from New Mexico, was it, that they did a big thing
Daniel
for him?
Bruce is leaving. Yeah,
he's retiring. He's played with them since, I guess, the first year. So it's gonna be sad to see him go. So we have Angela said Bruce.
Heard Todd Herman's retiring. I don't know
from what.
Maybe OU. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So there we go. All right. So next thing we'd like to talk about, we don't have a little banner or anything up for it, but power rankings came out. FC Tulsa moves up one spot, move up to the number 2 spot. So Congratulations, FC Tulsa, on that. Louisville City still number one in the final power rankings of the season. So, farthest we've ever been up that ladder. So, yeah, successful season.
And you got to give props to Louisville. I know you asked me a couple shows ago if this was kind of putting them up there and the best team ever, and I got to give them props. There's no team that's gone this much on points in a season, I think, and they've just been doing good. I know their defense is pretty good, but their offense is way better.
Yeah. So I think they were right up there with either the most of all time points per game, or they were just right there below it. So yeah, awesome season. One loss. They had one loss all year.
Yeah. All I
I
care
mean,
about is
I
that
mean,
one tie
I
we
mean,
gave them.
FC Tulsa can count as many losses on one hand too. So I mean, it was a pretty good season. Or do we have 5 or 6?
I think we
Is this
have
5? It
5.
might have been 6. Okay. Anyways,
Oh,
let's
well,
go.
we'll find that out right now. Hold on. Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, let's just keep that up there. Keep that up there right there. So regular season's done and over with. There's your playoff. Your playoff right there. Lexington, Oakland, Monterey, and Las Vegas, they all miss the playoffs. Colorado Springs, Orange County, San Antonio, Phoenix, El Paso, New Mexico, Sacramento, and Tulsa all make it in the Western Conference. FC Tulsa wound up having a 9-point cushion. Look at there. Only team in the West to have over 50 points. So
We got to put that on a
congratulations.
plaque. We got to put that on a plaque.
Yeah, buddy. I want to hold off on plaques for at least 4 more games. Let's do that.
All right.
And in the West, or in the East, we just did the West. There's your playoffs. Detroit squeaks in at 37 points. Rhode Island, Loudoun, Hartford, Pittsburgh, North Carolina, Charleston, Louisville. Indy, Tampa, Miami, and Birmingham missed the playoffs, with Birmingham and Las Vegas tied for the wooden spoon. So I don't know who gets the wooden spoon. I'm gonna give it to Birmingham. Birmingham gets the wooden spoon.
Now I got to ask you a question. Are you surprised Indy didn't make it?
No, I think Indy probably had the hardest road to making the playoffs because Orange County was fighting for their lives. So I think that was the game to. I mean, when it was all said and done, Lexington crapping the bed just ruined it for. I mean, no one in the West really had to play for anything because Lexington didn't show up against Oakland. So I mean, yeah. Now I'm surprised Tampa didn't make it. I thought Tampa would make it. Detroit, they did just enough to make it in. So congratulations to all the the teams that have made the playoffs. And so let's look at it right there. There's your playoff bracket. The 1 seed in the West is Tulsa. They'll be hosting Colorado Springs Switchbacks
Again.
at One Oak. Yes. El Paso's hosting Phoenix. New Mexico's hosting San Antonio. I think that's gonna be a good game right there. And then a California battle between Sacramento and Orange County. Over in the East, you got Louisville hosting Detroit, which is going to be a rowdy one, to say the least. I bet the Northern Guard shows up for that game, so that's going to be interesting. The 4 or 5 seed is going to be Pittsburgh hosting Hartford. Kind of surprised Hartford didn't. I was afraid for Hartford. With the Jägermeister Cup, they were upward trajectory, and then they kind of stalled out towards the last few games of the regular season. Another one I was kind of surprised in is Loudoun taking the 6th seed. They were 3rd seed for the longest time, but they dropped to the 6th as they will be visiting North Carolina FC. And the 2-7 be Charleston, Rhode Island. Look out for Rhode Island.
Yesterday, I actually got, I think it was called Tight Talk. They were on the podcast, and some of them were a little down on their team, but I think there's going to be a good battle on that one. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I already predict it's going to be like a 3-2 victory for Rhode Island. It's my only kind of East Coast team that I kind of want to root for right now. But, I think Rhode Island can probably shock a lot of teams this coming week.
I'm saying watch out for Rhode Island. I think that's going to be your upset right there. Now I'm penciling that in as the upset right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You wanna play a little game and see who you think's gonna win off?
nope.
Except our team. Except for our
You're gonna okay, yeah. I got Phoenix over at El Paso.
okay. I agree. Phoenix.
I think New Mexico is going to defeat San Antonio.
Yeah, me too.
Sacramento over Orange County.
That I might differ on you. I think Orange County they'll surprise Sacramento. Sacramento hasn't been playing that great either. I know they scored a couple goals here lately, but I really feel like it's Orange County's game to win.
I'm just not sold. I've heard a lot of people sold on Orange County. I wanted to face them in the playoffs. I did. I just think their backline's susceptible. I really do. And so I wanted that one right there. All right. Now in the East, I got Louisville defeating Detroit like 3-1.
I give it 2-0 Louisville.
Pittsburgh over Hartford. That's going to be an interesting matchup because all the shenanigans that happened the last game that they played.
Yeah, that's what
That's going to be an interesting one.
I can see that going to penalties.
If they say,
I can see that going to penalties, but I'll differ again with you. I think Hartford will take this one. As much as I would love to see them get eliminated, I think Hartford's going to pass on this one.
And in that 3-6 matchup, Rodrigo da Costa with a double hat trick.
A double hat trick.
I'm
going to agree with you with the North Carolina victory, but I don't think.
I was waffling back over to Loudon.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I'm going to waffle back over there to Loudon United. Yeah. And I've already said my upset of the week right there is Rhode Island defeating Charleston.
Me too. Well, real quick before we jump on to anything else, real quick, our good buddy from Bar Down Bully, he just commented on our page on chat. He says he's officially disconnected emotionally from MLS. We are too. Jumping into USL playoffs head first this year, and he's pretty stoked. We are too, man. I grew up as a Revolution fan from Boston, but it's just this whole thing. I really appreciate what MLS did, though, playing all their games on Sunday instead of Saturday and letting decision day for USL on Saturday was pretty nice of them. I think you just start working with more lower league teams. That would be even better.
We can all be friends, is what Mario's saying.
Something like that.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Let's look at some scores from this last weekend. Look at there. There was one game on Wednesday. Sacramento defeated Charleston 1-0. On Friday, New Mexico defeated Rhode Island 2-1. Then on to decision day Saturday. You got Charleston defeating Birmingham 2-1. I want to talk about that Birmingham team here in just a second.
Before you skip one thing, I did want to ask you, David, real quick. Did you get to watch that Friday night match with New Mexico and Rhode Island?
No, that's family night at my house, so there's not soccer on. So yeah.
So for the first 9 minutes, with the player, let me go back to it. From Bruce from New Mexico, they actually let him in on the field. They kicked the ball to him, and he kicked it out. And for like at least 8 or 9 minutes, they did a standing, kind of ceremony, a retirement ceremony for Bruce, while the game was going on for like 8 minutes.
So did he come out like right after that? Because I know he had a leg injury.
He got subbed out, but they kicked the ball.
So New Mexico just basically wasted a substitution and a substitution window right there.
Yeah, and also they had 3 minutes of extra time because of it too. I was going to ask you if you watched it and what was your thoughts about that, but I understand giving the man his ceremony and everything like that. That's why there's good halftime. You could talk to both teams and be like, hey, we can.
I don't think that's a team decision. I think that's a league decision.
Yeah.
I
I was
mean,
gonna
here, here's what now that you tell me this, I mean, neither one of them had stakes about getting into the playoffs. I think New Mexico was pretty much set. I wasn't so sure about Rhode Island's position in the playoffs, but why not have him back for like a game after the game? Like ha- have a New Mexico All Star team play or something. So I don't know. I don't. There could have been a lot more at stake in that game than there was. So I guess no harm, no foul. But yeah, no. Yeah. Nyeh. All right, let's move on.
okay.
Um, Loudon loses to North Carolina 1-0, and that pretty much dropped Loudon down to the sixth spot. And Pittsburgh and Phoenix was the first big score to come in at 0-0 draw, and that pretty much locked in El Paso, I believe. So, um, Louisville City defeated Hartford 1-0. Tampa Bay and Detroit drew 1-1, so that pretty much eliminated Tampa Bay right there and lock. Well, it didn't lock in Detroit; just made it harder for Indy. FC Tulsa defeated Colorado Springs, the defending champions, 3-0. A very good game for FC Tulsa. And San Antonio defeated El Paso 5-2 to win the Copa Tejas. San Antonio hadn't scored in like 4 or 5 games. So for them to drop a 5 bomb in El Paso in a crucial game to keep San Antonio not only in the playoffs, but knock El Paso out of a home playoff game. Did it knock them out of a home playoff game? No, it
No.
could have, but it did. It didn't. It didn't. It could have, but it didn't. So because Phoenix needed to win to get the home playoff game. Great game for San Antonio for them to show up. So good job. The battle of who could care less, Monterey Bay and Las Vegas. Well, they didn't care either because it was a 1-1 draw. So there you go. And talking about a team that just we watched probably the last half of that game at Elgin Park. Oakland defeats Lexington 3-0. Lexington did not play like there was a team trying to scrape into the playoffs, did they?
No. From what I was watching, it was just they weren't really engaged. Even against the game against us, FC Tulsa, it's like night and day difference between both matches for me. I felt like Lexington just really wasn't. I felt like Oakland was actually trying to make the playoffs the way they were playing compared to
Exactly.
Lexington, but it is what it
Yeah.
is, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That I just from what I watched of that game, I did not see any urgency out of Lexington. I mean, I get frustrated watching Manchester United sometimes when they'd be down 1-0, and they'd be playing in the back and just kind of lazily be on the ball. I'm like, you're down 1-0. Go get your butts in gear and let's go get a goal. Let's get something creating, and put them in danger. Didn't feel that. I mean,
Yep.
coming from Lexington. I mean, they were down 1-0 for a long time. Oakland put 2 on in, I think, the last 10 minutes or so.
Yep.
15 minutes. So yeah. Then the deciding game of all deciding games, Orange County defeats Indy 2-1, keeps Indy out of the playoffs. We talked about some retirements a while ago happening. I think you could see 2 big retirements coming out of the Indy squad. Aiden Quinn and Jack Blake. 2 guys that's been there for a long time in the league, 2 legends of the league. I'm not saying they're going to retire, but they're getting a little up there. Kind of wish they would have creeped into the playoffs. Then the other game, Miami FC defeats Sacramento 1-0. Say what you will, Miami had a better year than last year.
Yeah, they have. But
I mean,
like I was telling you, that game before last show, I was talking about that Sacramento was putting their B squad in there first. I think that's what they did against Miami, and Miami kind of got the upper hand this time. I really, to be honest, Sacramento really wasn't fighting for anything. They knew where they were going to land
No, they
in a
weren't.
second. So,
hey, we weren't fighting for anything either. But sometimes you want that momentum going into the playoffs.
yes, you do.
Knock on wood, nobody got hurt during our game that we know of, but we built some momentum. So, I mean, to each is their own, and Sacramento decided they wanted to get a couple. When they did have 2 games this week, so okay. they 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 showed up at Charleston against Charleston, and they didn't show up against Miami. So there you go. So that was week 34. It's in the bag. Taylor Calhoun better be on the team of the week. If he's not, I bet they give Peter Wilson player of the week for his brace, but Taylor Calhoun had a good brace as well. So
Yes, he did.
Playoffs start this Saturday. I think there's 6 games this Saturday, 3 in the East, 3 in the West, and then there's 2 on Sunday. So, are you excited for the USL Championship playoffs?
Oh, you know I am. You know I am. I've been ready for this. Oh my God. I was ready for it a long time ago. And now that we get to host a playoff game, I'm very excited. But okay, go ahead.
No, I was just while you were talking, I was getting showing everybody the bracket one last time.
Oh my God. That one beside the logo is just, I can stare at that for hours, man. I mean, I know I'm sometimes and stuff like that, and I joke around and say, we're gonna be number one, but to see it, God, I wouldn't be a bet man and would have bet on that this year, but
so I'm gonna give the major props to Caleb Patterson-Sewell. He promised us a top 4 seed. He did. He over-delivered, got us that 1 seed. And something that FC Tulsa can say, they're the only team in Oklahoma to ever win a USL regular season conference.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's some bulletin board material for wherever OKC hangs a bulletin board. I don't know where. I guess on that patch of grass still that maybe they put a shovel in. I don't know. So any chance I got to take a little shot at OKC, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
You got to.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Before the match today, we have something big happening tomorrow.
Well, we'll get to that. Just
okay. Go
ahead. Are we going into FC Tulsa talk? You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, boom! There, change the banner. We had a game. We had a game Saturday. Last Saturday. We took on Colorado Springs, the defending champions, who we lost to in Colorado Springs, and we, we had a conversation like who would we start? Would we run a weekend lineup out there, rest the players? Coach Luke Spencer, who I'm going to go ahead and say this right now, if he is not the USL Coach of the Year, shame on the USL from taking a team that had first year on the team, didn't make the playoffs last year, to champs of the Western Conference, regular season champs. That's pretty amazing thing he did. And there's Josh. Welcome, Josh. We're talking about Sunderland right now.
The team that's going to win European football.
Yeah.
Now, Josh, you did not get the memo. It's Roughnecks night.
Okay, hold on.
Oh God! And this man's wearing Chicago Fire jersey.
After we just like bad talk.
We just talk smack about MLS.
All right, we'll key him in when he gets back. But we took on Colorado Springs Saturday night in a very cold, wet, rainy, kind of had a European feeling to it game.
The best pitch ever looked. By the way, the best.
Spot on. That if we talked about it a little bit last podcast where Colorado Springs, bet you wish you play. One Oak looked amazing. No one could complain about that field whatsoever. That was a good looking football pitch for us to play on. So yeah. Let's just dive into this game. We might not have held possession in this match, but we never do. Colorado Springs held it 60-40. But I want you to look at that right there. That first little line right there. Shots on goal. 11 for FC Tulsa. 0 shots on goal for Colorado Springs.
That's 16 shots, man. 16.
Yeah.
and I was arguing with you before about this, when that one shot was off the goal, and you're right
Mhm.
that they don't consider that as a shot on goal. But man, I think Johan probably could have like stitched something up, maybe make a couple banners. Like he could have done a couple exercises, but no, the defense did great, man. That's one thing. And the greatest thing about the whole thing, we didn't even have Sissoko on there. We just
Nope.
had Ian. We had, not AB, Batista in there.
Mhm.
I mean, those guys were doing great. The whole team was doing a great offensive, defensive stand back there.
Yep.
But our offense, oh my God, how many chances we had a one-on-one with the goalie?
So FC Tulsa, they played lights out. 3 clean sheets in the last 4 games. I mean, you can't ask for more. Still wearing the Chicago Fire kit.
Boo.
I thought I had a hat, but I don't. I don't know where it went.
Okay. Well, we're talking about the Colorado Springs game, Josh. We just talked about how Colorado Springs had 0 shots on goal.
Uh-huh.
Defense was lights out. I know you were busy for most of the game with your shirt off and your
Something
your
like
belly your belly hanging out, or a banana or something. You
Whoa,
were busy.
whoa! Don't quote it like
You
that.
you were busy out there entertaining the masses. So I don't know how much the game you got to see, but FC Tulsa
I
they
watched
came
the
to
whole
play.
game.
All
Yeah,
right.
they did.
So in that game, let's go to the facts. El Medcar opened up the scoring in the 10th minute. Pretty good goal. What do you guys think about El Medcar's goal of the game, or first goal of the game?
I feel like that's the kind of goals he scores. Just back post, always there.
Mm-hmm.
That pass by, I think it was Sosa
Mm-hmm.
to Alex DeLue, and Alex DeLue smartly put it across the goalkeeper, and then Edma, he just literally just outran his defender just to head that ball in. That was super smart. I mean, I saw that. I was like, man, that he wanted that goal. He really wanted that goal bad.
So that makes El Medcar have 8 goals in all competitions for FC Tulsa this year. So second on the team in all competitions. So don't yell at me. Say no, he only had 5 in the USO. No, this is all competitions. So 8 for El Medcar. So good job, Khalil. Then in the 57th minute, Taylor Calhoun adds number 2 for FC Tulsa. Then in the 79th minute, he adds number 3, which makes him 15 on the regular season. USL Championship, 19 in all competitions. If he puts 1 in the playoffs, 20. We've never seen a guy score 20 for FC Tulsa. How do you feel about that? Josh, are you dehydrated down there?
I just got done playing soccer, so
Oh, for the Chicago Fire Youth Academy.
I scored 4 goals. Let's go, guys! 4 goals.
That's awesome. I'm glad those under 11s will allow you to play with them.
All right, dude.
No, good. Congratulations, Josh. But
Thank
man, what do you guys think about that dominant match, man? I think we could have probably scored 3 or 4 more goals.
If it wasn't for Herrera,
Yes,
Christian Herrera, it should have been like 5 or 6.
I know we were giving them hell, but
Should have been 6 or 7 actually.
Now we got to
like
think of
I
new
said, 3 or
stuff
4
to.
more goals.
Now we got to think of new stuff to chant at him. I don't know. We got to start digging deep on him, I guess.
I've already done it. Don't worry, I've got that covered.
Oh, there you
The
go,
poor
Mr.
man had to see you shirtless. I mean, that man is suffering already.
He probably is. I wouldn't want to see that either.
But
Well, so we had 4 more yellow cards this game. I think we are tied for the league lead in yellow cards. So I mean, that's FC Tulsa style, though. We're gonna be physical with you. We're just gonna be physical with you.
Doesn't feel. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Josh.
It doesn't feel like they outpossessed us. Maybe it's just because we had more meaningful possession, but I thought it would have been flip flops because it felt like we were on the ball a lot that second half.
So it felt like we were winning this every second ball. Like they were getting possession, then we were just swarming them like our defense does. So yeah, I'll give you that. Let's see, where was I, Josh? You cut me off, and I can't
You're
remember
talking
now.
about the yellow cards.
Yeah,
Tulsa way.
we're fourth in yellow, or we had 4 more Tulsa away. This is how we play defense. You know, let me ask you guys. Ian Souza come in about 5 games ago, and he, he's been able to come in and play that center mid next to basically the holding center mid with Batista on his left and then another defender on his right, or Batista on his right, or and Souza, Travian Souza on his left, or whoever we play, Pierre on his left, right. It doesn't matter. But he's come in and he's filled in for AB while AB's been hurt. Has he exceeded expectations?
No, I don't know. I feel like I had high expectations for him.
I'm not sure if you guys forgot about that slide tackle that he did to clear that ball out of there when he it was on our side and he literally ran. I forgot if it was Stauffer or who else was running on that side, but Ian just ran and he kind of did that little slide tackle to get that ball out of from it being across. Ian's been great. I would have thought it would have been a little bit of problems because the chemistry with the team and the play style, but he's been fitting in right in.
Yeah,
I hate to be coached to make the starting lineup for the next match, but he's shown that he deserves to be on the squad.
So I will say this: Colorado Springs was that 2 key players. I think Zach Zandy didn't play and Micheletto didn't play. So I don't know if there's injury knocks there or they're just resting them for the playoffs, but
they couldn't have been resting them playoffs. They didn't know if they were even in. So
Zandy's been a long-time player for Colorado Springs. He scored against us last year in Tulsa. He's only got 1 goal in the year, but Micheletto's got 6 goals, 2 assists. I think he might be leading their team in goals. But I think that was at least not having Micheletto in there. That was a big hurt for Colorado Springs. Yeah, he's their leading scorer, USL Championship this year. I was just personally, I was surprised. We talked a little bit earlier, Josh, about how Lexington did show up against Oakland.
Yeah.
Colorado Springs, I've seen them play better.
And they played us better at their Widener
Colorado.
Field. Is it Widener Field?
Yeah.
Widener Field. Yeah, they played us way better at Widener Field. Like I was honestly going into this game, I thought it'd be more competitive. Even after we scored that first goal. But maybe they're just saving it for next week.
Maybe they are. Or this week. Saving it for this week.
This week, sorry.
But FC Tulsa was saving some too, I think. So yeah, quality game. Attendance was a little lacking. That's the only negative I want to say. The fans that were there in the stadium was amazing. It was amazing.
It was a cold, rainy. Wet. It was thunderstorms out. So I think FC Tulsa has said that there's 7 sections sold out.
Hold on. We'll get to that.
Hold on, Speed Racer.
Sorry.
We're talking about the Colorado Springs game. But
we blew him out the water at the end.
The end, okay. Taylor Cowher was named man of the match. Do you guys agree with that?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I would say I would have said Johan, but that big 0 shots on goal,
He didn't have to do much.
Yeah. So I will say one disturbing trend I've been seeing that I do not like, and this is where I was thinking about earlier, and Josh said something I lost track of my mind, train of thought. Now I brought it back. The corner kick situation is driving me insane.
Ours,
yes, because we are the short corner kings right now.
They've been working. They've been working.
Have they?
Yeah.
Have they?
But
That's how we.
we only did that twice out of 5.
We did it about 4 times out of 5.
No.
That's how we scored against San Antonio. Jamie to Batista.
I think we only did it twice in the game from my recollection. And to be honest, if it works, it works, man. But
I know we did it a crap ton against El Paso.
yeah.
I do remember that.
You're
just a hater. You wish that was you out there taking the short corners. That's why.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah. So we need a corner kick taker. Yeah, that's what you're saying. The bullpen. We do play at a baseball field, and people hate that for some reason. So oh well. All right, 3-0 Colorado Springs. Victory against Colorado Springs. Last thoughts on that game, fellas.
I said Lexington was the best game that we've played. I think this was the best game that we played because it was against 11-11. So
there you go.
I agree.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and switch to what Josh kind of. Well, before we get to that, this Tuesday.
Yeah.
From 6 to 8 o'clock at McNally's downtown. FC Tulsa is going to have a playoff pep rally. They want you to party like it's 1983, which Josh has no clue what that was like. I was 1. Todd could tell us, but he was like 19, 20.
I was like maybe 6 months old.
who were we in 83? Champions.
Yeah, now we say who were we in 2020? Who were we in 25?
Champions.
Western Conference champions, yeah.
Regular season. Regular
season conference champions, yeah. First 150 people get a free t-shirt. That little cool, little retro looking ringer type t-shirt there. They're gonna have costume contest. They're gonna have giveaways through the whole thing. It's from 6 to 8. Costume contest begins at 6:45.
What's going on in the background of that picture? Is that a pirate?
No, I think that's Carlos, maybe. I don't know.
That's Carlos. There's no way that's Carlos.
No, it's somebody signing something. Looks like maybe it's Johan signing something. I don't know. There we go.
Well,
but anyways, who cares? Who cares? Front office trying to drum up support for this playoff game. I mean, players going to be there, coach staff going to be there.
Mario will be there. David will be there.
I unfortunately will not be there.
I won't be there either. So,
boo these guys.
Yeah. All right. So, got that going on Tuesday night. Trying to drum up a little bit of a match day interest or match week interest for the team. And like Josh said, if you want to get playoffs tickets, get them now because they are selling out. 7 sections sold out. Look, they got what's that? Looks like the two they got 2 sold out things there on the thing. Looks like the special seats over there. Let's fill up One Oak for this. Let's get it crazy. Let's get it going. It's going to be a fun time. It is. It's playoff soccer. It's playoff soccer. First time since '83. Let's go, folks. Get to One Oak Field.
Right.
Come out and meet David, Mario. Everybody.
Yeah, you will at least see Mario. Yeah. People know Mario. When they see that face, they're like, that's Mario.
They're gonna know me now too if I take my shirt off.
Yeah, nobody wants to know that one. But hey, before we go on this little picture, I do want to do a special shout out to Owen Dam's dad and mom came to us in halftime.
Owen Dom.
They came up
before the game. Before the game.
Was it before the game? I thought it was halftime.
Yeah, before the game.
I drank some before that, but they came up to us before the game. They came, introduced themselves to us, and we really appreciate it. One thing that I did tell you, and I'm going to say it here online, your son is amazing. We want to sign him for the next 5 seasons. We're not just saying that. We really mean it. He's came on as a transfer last year, and this year he's a full-time FC Tulsa player, and Well, we love him, and we can't wait to see his potential get even higher. But thank y'all for introducing yourselves, and can't wait to see y'all again.
Do they listen to the podcast or
Yes,
do
they do.
Oh man.
So, yeah. All right, so they are running a special lawn ticket lawn ticket special there. $20 to get 2 tacos on a lawn ticket. You know, who doesn't like a good delicious taco there?
And they got $1 beer.
It's gonna be $1 beer, and they didn't say how many they're gonna give out, but get there early, get a playoff rally towel. So I mean,
first 6,000.
6,000. There we go. That's a big number. I like it. One Oak holds like 8,000. So let's fill it all up. Super excited for playoffs, FC Tulsa. So we are hosting Colorado Springs Switchbacks, the team we just played. We're 1-1 against them this year. We lost them in Colorado Springs. We beat them here in Tulsa. Yeah, I guess the same preview as last week for Colorado Springs. Got a great goalkeeper in Christian Herrera. Yeah, he let in 3 goals, but he saved 8 other ones. So I mean, the guy
damn good saves too.
He's a very tall, lanky, keeper. I think we got to attack him what we just did. Just keep attacking him. Maybe attack him low. Just keep the pressure on him in the box. Matt Mahoney is an all USL defender. Akeem Ward, same thing. He didn't start. He came off the bench. Kyle Vassell is a great goal scorer.
They're a good team, and we can't underestimate them. Who cares what we just did to them?
Right. They got quality all over the field. I didn't see Cole and Roca play last week, but Brennan Creek, both of them on loan from MLS squads, played. Yosuke Hanya played. He's another MLS loanee on their squad. I know a guy that Mariano loves is Steven Echeverria. I don't know if he likes him as a player or is it just the Puerto Rican connection.
It's the Puerto Rican connection, and also I used to watch him when he played for. I hate watch them when he played for the New York Red Bulls, but he's a good player. Plays for the Puerto Rican national team as well. But hopefully, I get to meet him next game with another FC Tulsa positive note. But
the long story short is Colorado Springs is a good team. They're the defending champions. They're still the champs till they're knocked out of the playoffs.
Yep.
So like Josh said, can't take them lightly. Can't take them.
They're gonna want revenge.
They are. All time, FC Tulsa. We don't have a good record against Colorado Springs. We're 5 wins, 1 draw, and 10 losses.
Which is crazy.
It is.
Because I looked at that the other day. That's insane.
But it is what it is, and we got to bring it to them. The last 5 games. Let's see. It's 6 wins now because they don't have the last game up there. It looks like. FC Tulsa we're 1-4 in the last 5 games against Colorado Springs. So I'm not trying to rain on our parade. I know we're all positivity, and I will say this. I've said it to you all. I don't care who the team is. Bring them on. I think that our FC Tulsa team can play. It's not about their players on the field. It's about our players on the field. If Taylor Calhera can play the way he does, get some decent service, he's going to score a goal. Our back line is tough. Our midfield is tough. I hope Serrato is back in some shape or form. Boubacar Diallo is out for the season. So it's who we're going to match up. I think the breath of fresh air of our team is Jamie Weber falling into that number 10 role. They gave him a defined role into that number 10 role. And I think that has made the difference for our team this year. Coley has been phenomenal the last few games. He's going to hold down that midfield. But I said this earlier, the key to this game is us winning the second ball every time. Just like we did this last game. Just like we did against San Antonio. Our defense swarms. Coach Spencer has our defense just ready to attack, and that's what they do. Your key to the game, Josh.
Just do what we did last game. I feel like the long ball worked well for us. I think that's how Taylor scored his first goal. little bit of a mistake by the back line. And then the second one was, I believe, just a nice through ball, if I'm thinking right. That game was a blur. But just we need to do exactly what we did. We can't go in with our heads high. I mean, we can, but we cannot underestimate. It's hard to beat a team 2 times in a week. So we'll see. I'm confident, but we have to stay switched on. We cannot switch off at all.
Mario,
this is not a throwaway playoff game at all.
Mario, you're key for FC Tulsa
Um,
against Colorado Springs.
you guys already said it, but I'm going to repeat it again. The way we played against Tejada, I mean, he wasn't really effective in the game. The way we shut down Hanya, I mean, he is one of their like speeder. He's really hard to handle, but we made it look effortless. The way we kept playing defense, and I tell you what, if we would have notched out some of those goals, like the one that Coley went 1-on-1 with the goalie, or a couple of headers that we had against Herrera, we probably would have won that game 7-0. We keep attacking the way we do and having that kind of mid to defense line again. I think there'll be no problems. I know there's going to probably be some more substitutions, different strategy that they're going to have, but we keep doing what we're doing. I think we're going to advance.
All right. So Saturday, 7:00, FC Tulsa. I don't know why that's got November 11th on the date.
I just saw that. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know why that's got November 11th on the date. It's November 1st. November 1st, folks. That's the playoff game. That's the date. This Saturday.
Does that even have the date on it? That doesn't even have the date on it. I hope everyone's going to show up for the 11th and not the 1st.
No, it is the 1st. It's this Saturday. This Saturday, 7:00, One Oak Field. Number 1 seed in the Western Conference, FC Tulsa takes on the number 8 seed, Colorado Springs Switchbacks.
Yep.
All right.
Be there, be square.
Yeah. Come fill up section 115. We'd love to see you there. Everybody should be standing in 115.
Come meet Mariano. He'll give you an autograph.
Yes, he will.
But,
he will.
Real quick, for anybody that's going to be attending the match, make sure this Living Arts is going to have a big event that day. They're going to have probably a parade for Dia de los Muertos. That's Day of the Dead. I think it's going to go run through. What's it? Not Elgin, but what's that other street? Archer. They're going to have Archer probably blocked off. So get there early. Enjoy Day of the Dead Festival for the arts, and then come to the game. Come to the tailgate. Come to the 83 United tailgate.
Any word on the tailgate?
Nothing yet, but I know they're probably going to have some good food, good drinks. I think
I'm sure if 918 Brigade's there early enough, the drinks will be flowing.
Oh yes, we always get that party going. But come out, enjoy. There might be a specialty tifo that game. Maybe I've been hearing some stuff, but come out to the game, come watch it, come enjoy it. Just like David said, come out to the field. Let's go pack out One Oak Field. I know we've been saying this for the longest time, but it's playoff time, and we need to make the visitors know that we're here to support our team, as our city, our club. Come out.
All right. Well, that's playoff talk right there. All right, I'm going to do a little something with you guys before we move on. I like to call it the best of. I didn't warn you about this, guys, because I want you guys to think about it. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. I want you both to answer. We used to do these back in the day. We're going to do it again. Best game of the year.
Oh, at home versus Loudoun. Coley outside of the box. Just absolute stunner. Surprised the absolute hell out of me to keep us top of the table easily.
I'm gonna go with the Lou City match away. They scored first. with their FC Tulsa Kryptonite goal scorer. And then we came back and tied it in the ending. I mean, everybody already doubted us for even coming out of there with a point, and we left out of there with a 1-1 draw. So
You almost said a win.
no, I said draw. I meant draw. So that for me was the game of the season. How about you, David?
I'm asking the questions here, bud.
No. Come on,
You gotta
now.
answer.
You're answering.
All right, fine. Anytime we win a Tulsa Derby, that's my favorite game of the year.
That game was so boring.
It was boring, but
just such a boring and horrible game.
any Tulsa Derby. That's I want W's in the Tulsa Derbies. All right, goal of the year.
I got to think about this. You should have asked us before the show. Come on. All right, I'll go first. Man, that golazo by God, I forget his name.
Do you want me to go ahead? I already.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm thinking about that free kick against Lexington, Jamie Weber.
You stole my goal right there. Come on.
36 something yards out of the box. What a strike. Anything Jamie does is just brilliant.
My favorite's that Serrato goal. Serrato's free kick. That was beauty.
It reminded me of Kaffa.
Yeah, it did. Love me some Juan Pablo Kaffa. Go ahead, Mario. Goal of the year.
Josh stole my number one, so I'm going to go with my number two. It was another set piece goal, kind of tied at us for El Paso. Lukic free kick.
He's gone with the most recent ones because he doesn't remember any of the other ones.
I remember all of them.
I don't think.
I'm just thinking about the best free kick goal. I would say Lukic.
He drank a lot this season.
Yeah.
Save of the year. I'm gonna go with mine. Save of the year. Tyler Derrick's double save.
Talk about recent. Go ahead, Josh.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. I don't know if you remember. It was very late into the Loudon game. We were losing. We were tied 2-2, and Johan had a save basically right on the line with his. I want to say right hand. It was a header, powerful header, and he just slapped that thing out off the line. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Mario remembers them all.
I'm sure he does.
I wish I was that good. All of Johan's saves are amazing. But I got to agree that Tyler Derrick, double slap, double save. I think that was maybe the best save of the season.
Best ballpark food at One Oak.
The turkey leg.
I haven't had it yet. So
it's the only thing that I've really ever gotten. So.
Mario, you know what the best food is at One Oak.
I know. I think I know what he should be saying.
I'm going to say the nuts. I'm going to say healthy nuts.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Angela said nachos. Yes. Let me take that back. Katrina's little cart tacos.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They were the best tacos in that whole location. Not compared to the 918 Brigade's tailgate ones, but those were really good.
Yeah. All right. Best piece of merchandise this year.
The hoodies that they just released. I think the medieval
skyline on the back.
Yeah. Like 918 on the back, on the front, something like that.
I like that. It's okay, but I want to say the training kit. The orange and black. Not the third kit. Was it the orange and black one? It's my favorite.
Like the orange and black kit.
Yeah.
That is nice, but that hoodie, I love hoodies. So
there you go. All right. Best defender.
A.B. Sissoko.
No.
I gotta give it to Lamar.
Come on, but I thought you liked his hands. I mean, never mind.
Whoa.
No, Lamar gets it. AB is the captain, great player. Um, but for me, Batista, he's
I
homegrown.
feel like
He's
Sissoko has had one or two mistakes. So
Hey, we still love AB.
we do. I'm not saying I don't like him. But still.
Best midfielder. This is a tough one.
Jamie Weber.
I want to disagree with you and say Arthur Roger, but
He's not a midfielder.
He's defender.
he's a defender.
He's
He
on
was on the back.
line.
He was the back. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Jamie Weber, number one.
Good job. Good job.
See this young man doing this right here. Boubacar Diallo was my MVP until he got hurt.
Yeah, I would.
I think Diallo has been as much as I was down on him last year. He fully flipped my opinion of him this year. Boubacar Diallo. Don't get me wrong. Coley's been great and amazing. Serrato, I've been singing his praises, and Weber's been great. But Diallo, as a defensive midfielder, holding midfielder, his stats don't show up, but he was been good all year. All right, young player of the year.
Taylor
Owen Dom.
Stole the words out of my
Owen.
mouth. I gotta agree. Owen Dom.
It would be between him and Taylor because those are really like the only young players we have.
Here's our final one. Forward of the year.
Taylor Calera.
Yeah.
Alex
Hey, no. Duluth's got an argument. He's for 60 minutes a game, he seems to be amazing. You know, and his gas tank was a little out. But Duluth's had a great year. Duluth's been
I will
very,
say,
very productive player.
I have never seen a player hustle like him. He does not give up.
Was last game his first time that he played the whole entire 90?
I believe so.
He played the whole entire 90. We rewatched it on Sunday, and I was like, man, they did not sub out Alex. Like he kept going, and I was like, they must have subbed him out because they normally sub him out by the 70th but no, he played the whole entire game, and he did great.
I'm gonna be honest. I've like at the start of the season, I just didn't see it. I've said it on the podcast, and I know he listens to the podcast, but he's impressed me. He's completely just like how Diallo has changed.
If he listens to the podcast, I want a gold Star FC Nisa kit. I'm just saying, I want one. I've searched one online. I can't find them.
But Alex has completely changed my opinion on him.
Yeah, Alex has got a great year. El Medcar's had a great year. I mean, 8 goals.
Our whole team is just the MVP. Come on now.
All right. Last question, just to be all said Kyle here pretty much. You got the Lukic in that group too. I mean, super sub Lukic, you know. Had a very, very great year, and we love Lukic. I think all the supporters love that guy. So I mean,
Lukic from Serbia, help murder ya.
All right, last question. I'm gonna save it for hot takes.
Right. Oh, come on,
team.
It's not really a question. It's a hot take. It's a hot take.
All right. Does that mean we get to go to hot takes now?
Do we have any local news?
Nope.
I don't have any. My boy hasn't played in a while, so we got 2 games.
All about FC Tulsa.
Yes, there we go.
Promise the next episode we'll talk about Tulsa FC. Channel Cats. I know they posted out their what is it? Their fixture list. I know it's going to start in December, but we'll talk about that down the road. Actually, give me a second. If you guys want to talk for a little bit, I can tell you real quick.
Well, I just want to remind everybody: get out to One Oak Field.
Please come. Please
come to One Oak Field. If you know people that are on the fence, bring them out. It's even when we've had off games, it's fun. It's going to be an exciting game. The way FC Tulsa plays, it's going to be we're going to be in the game. It's going to be a fun game.
All right, guys.
There we go.
I got the schedule for Flick City Channel Cats. On December 6th, going to be their first match at home. They will be playing against the Wichita Repo, I think it is called, Repo FC. And then on January 3rd, another home match, they're going to be playing against, I think it's Oklahoma City Ghost. The 24th, they're going to be playing against a Celtic team. And then February
City Ghosts. Is that the Ghost of OKC Energy?
I guess so. February 6th, they're going to be playing against Wichita again at away. February 7th, they're going to be playing against the Celtic. February 15th, they'll be taking against ICT. I guess that's our Wichita team, Aztecs. And the day before that, after that, they'll be playing against them at home. But we'll talk more about it next week. Hopefully, we'll have Kyle or one of their players come on the podcast, and we'll talk more about that extensively then.
Yeah. All right. Let's cut it a little short tonight. Let's go to hot takes. I think we're all excited about Saturday's home playoff matchup, but let's just go to hot takes. You want to do that?
Go ahead. Go, Josh. Go for it.
All right. I'm not sure if I've asked this question already, but I'm going to ask it again just in case. In a world,
Sunderland.
Who would get a team first? An Alaskan team or Hawaii? Or would Hawaii get a team? Or would Cuba get an American team in the USL?
Puerto Rico would get one before Cuba.
So
the Virgin Islands will get it before Cuba. But go ahead,
pure travel, it would be Alaska. It'd be one of the lower Alaskan cities. I think there's a couple cities that are like 200 miles or so away from Washington, state of Washington. Hawaii would just be as beautiful it would be to go play a game in Hawaii. The travel logistics of that and the cost would be absurd.
It'd be a fun away day.
Yeah, how about that? You never checked the prices out in Hawaii. But no, I always hope, when Puerto Rican Islanders were I think they were in the NASL, they had so many problems. I know Carmelo Anthony was kind of one of their managers, not managers, but co-owners and stuff like that, and they had so many issues. I really don't see the USL. I mean, as strict that they are right now with the teams that they're allowing in, I wouldn't think they would allow Hawaii or Alaska or even Puerto Rico again, because just the travel by itself is ridiculous. And who's going to be the arch rival to Alaska or Hawaii? California team? But yeah, Josh, is that your last hot take question?
I think that's it.
All right. I know David's not going to do this one, so I'm just going to still ask it. Hot take. Over under. We win by 2.
Oh, why?
No.
Why? Why?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Then delete that one. And who's the first goal scorer for FC Tulsa on Saturday?
Lamar Batista.
Okay. Like that shout out. What about you, Josh?
A.B. Sissoko.
All right. I'm going to say here now. I'm not going to say no scores, score line, or nothing like that. But Alex DeLue will get the first goal.
Uh-huh.
You could have had one last game, dadgummit.
I mean, everybody could have had one last game.
I could have.
Yeah. Josh was closest to the goal on the second half. He could have.
Close. There we go. All right, Mario, got any more?
Nah, that's it.
All right, I actually have 3 for you. 3.
Wow.
All right, so first one is expansion hot take. So 2026 right now on schedule is Jacksonville and Brooklyn FC, two Eastern Conference teams. They would slot into the Eastern Conference in the USL Championship. Who would move over to the Western Conference?
Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Automatically, Birmingham.
Do you think Louisville comes over to have the other Kentucky team? Think it's maybe an Indy if two teams had to move over besides Birmingham? Do you think maybe Indy? Or do you think maybe Detroit City?
No, not Detroit. Not Detroit.
I would like to see Detroit, but I just think Birmingham's going to go out to the East. But I still have a little bit of a thought of them just going ahead and do 3 conferences: East, West, and a Central.
Well, you served my next add-on to that was, could there be a third maybe a Southeastern? I think it would be more of a Southeastern conference. I think there's too many Northeastern teams.
Oh, maybe, but I still think a Central Conference and probably involve, maybe Detroit and Birmingham onto it, and then all the Texas teams, but leave out New Mexico.
I think you have to add New Mexico because just their general vicinity to location with El Paso.
Okay, you're probably right. Then instead, take out Las
maybe
Vegas.
Colorado. Maybe Colorado stays in the West.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So question number 2. Who is your USL Championship Coach of the Year? Is it Danny Cruz, who with Louisville has set the all-time record for most points per game? Or is it Luke Spencer, who led FC Tulsa from out of the playoffs to number 1 seed in the Western Conference?
They're going to give it to Danny Cruz. Who deserves it? It's Coach, our coach. But I just, with so much points that they scored, everything that they've been doing, Luke should get it, but it's probably going to be Danny Cruz.
Josh?
It's going to be Luke Spencer.
I think it's got to be Luke Spencer. I think with, just Louisville was they won the Supporters Shield last year. The bar is already right there for Louisville. FC Tulsa's bar was the jump in quality just is so much higher for Luke Spencer. I think if he doesn't win Coach of the Year in the USL Championship, I think he is completely robbed.
Yep.
Sidebar on that hot take: how many FC Tulsa players make USL All League this year?
Probably a few on the bench. I don't think there'll be any starters.
I don't think there is a.
I think one starter.
I don't think there is a bench. I think it's a first and a second team. I don't think it's you get a first and second team. There is no bench.
Okay, then I think most of our representation will be on the second team.
So I'm just gonna say this: even though he won Golden Boot, I don't think Peter Wilson deserves to be. If anything, second team. I think because the team, he scored a bunch of goals, but Oakland's not in the playoffs. Taylor Calhoun is 4th in goals. First West, I think Taylor Calhoun deserves to be on all USL teams. And I think Lamar Batista, or maybe AB, or I would even say Diallo.
Yeah.
I think all 4 of those guys should. And Arthur Rogers was on pace for it too, but then he got hurt. So, I mean, I don't think Arthur Rogers enters that conversation, but I think those 4 have a shot.
I agree.
Man, I can't believe we're already talking about the end of the season.
Yeah. All right. Hot take and final hot take question, and this one's going to be the biggest one. So, I saw a little thing online, and it was the NWSL. They were listed. They had all their teams listed. They had a big map. They were doing some presentation, and they had potential sites. One of them was Oklahoma City. Now we all know with the Maps Word project, it does not. I'm pretty sure it does not mention Oklahoma City Energy as the occupant of the MAPS 4 stadium. Will the Oklahoma City project actually come to fruition, or will maybe this NWSL team be? Which one do you think will be the actual tenant of this MAPS 4 stadium being built in Oklahoma City?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't have previews.
This is a hot
But-
take.
Hold on. But wouldn't it be so awesome? It would have been an NWSL team.
It would be funny.
It would. They deserve a men's team. I'm not gonna lie. I want the derby. I want the rivalry. But yeah, it would be sweet revenge for what happened when they had a potential NASL team that was gonna go play in Oklahoma City, and then oops, well, never mind. We're gonna go USL. Now this time it's gonna be, oh, never mind. We're gonna go USL men's team. Nope, we're gonna have an NWSL team. Oh, sweet irony right there. Sweet irony. But
I think it still will be the USL Championship team, but it's interesting that NWSL had OKC listed as a potential site. So, yeah, something to think about.
that's good to think about. Good to
Something to think about.
post out there online or something.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, fellas, got anything else?
Vamos Tulsa.
You got to wait for Mario to do this shameless plugs real quick, and then
Shameless. It's for us, guys. Well, thank y'all for listening to this podcast and listening to us craziness. If you want to see some more of Josh's bare chest in the next game,
Hold on.
we want to make people not go. But if you want to see Josh, me, or David on the next game, please do me a favor. Please, Josh, we don't need the camera to break. Do me a favor, y'all. Like this, share it, send it.
Come see my hot dog hat and my banana Saturday night. Be
not
there
me.
or be square.
I think I'm about to mute this guy.
wow, he's from the '80s. Listen to him. Be there,
Yeah.
be square. Am I watching
Yeah.
Stranger Things?
Do me a favor, y'all. Share this, like it, retweet it on your own personal pages. If you have any questions, comments, please do me a favor. We have a Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky. I mean, we have the YouTube channel. Share it, send it to us. We would love to take it. Please, just like we all been saying this whole episode, come out to One Oak Field. No, boo, Chicago. But thank y'all for listening. Josh, David, thank you for taking some time out tonight to be on the podcast as well. Really appreciate it. And like always, Vamos Tulsa.
Vamos Tulsa.
I got the Glock, mama oldest acting like he grown. Now peep the logic. I got a heap of problems. A mathematician, you see, I gotta keep it honest. I'm past offensive. From my childhood, I force you to forfeit. Turn snitch or crossover, source work for corporate. The hardship is not marked for fake artists barking. The artsy astrologist, a start to your rocket ship. Soon as I change styles, the moment that y'all pocket it. In prophets' eyes, prophesize giant size dollar clips for blessings. There ain't no way contested for us outsiders charging 20 G's a session.
Forward and I can't go back. Lessons that I went through, put some questions on my mental. Forward and I can't go back. The stress that I've been through, I left that in the rear view. Forward and I can't go back. Lessons that I went through, put some questions on my mental. Forward and I can't go back. The stress that I've been through, I left that in the rear view.
Yeah, outsiders in the casa. Outsiders in the casa. I said outsiders in the casa.